Thank you to Liquid IV for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Stranger Rejects. It's us. We're here for Stranger Things, our favorite thing. So are you. Thank you for being here. Andrew, tell the people how your tough week has been.
It's been mentally and physically and emotionally draining. My dad is currently in the ICU right now, and it's been a very difficult week. My father is my everything. He's my hero, my mentor, and he's been the greatest father I could ever ask for. And I'm still very optimistic and hopeful that he will pull out of this. So yeah, it's been a very hard week, but I am so grateful for just all of you who have been reaching out, for everyone on the team as well has been checking on me regularly, and I've had to naturally miss a lot of shoots the last few days, but because I have such a collective, incredible group of people that I work with here, everyone's been able to make it work and reshuffle the schedule around for me, so I really appreciate it. It's definitely been a lot. By coming here, get a little escapism and something that I love, like Stranger Things. So but obviously I'm going to head back there after this, but I'm looking forward to something that I do enjoy, get away from the hospital for a minute, because I've been there 8 to 12 hours a day. But how are you, Tara?
Stranger Things. I'm doing all right. One of my best friends, her parent just died. So that's been tough, and she's like kind of like me, like we're kind of like orphans. So I'm her family. So that's been weird. It's been a weird time. And my car's still in the shop, and it's just there's something going on. There's something in the air, but we're hopeful that we're gonna bounce back, and hopefully we'll bounce back with this Stranger Things. If you're not on Patreon, join us, because you can get 15% off all rejectnationshop.com gear, which is cool. But also it helps us with the copyright strikes, because we're getting not strikes, claims. We get a lot of claims, and that and also you get exclusive highlights, watch-alongs that Greg and John do. Also, you can sync up with your own copy of Stranger Things, get a full uncut reaction from us to you. There's a bunch of benefits. Also, we answer all of your questions. The second we're done with this, we go straight to the patrons' questions. You can ask us whatever you want. You get a full week in advance of the schedule, and that's a perk. Also, follow us at Real Rejects everywhere. That's it. Let's get to this. Let's do Stranger Things in 3, 2, 1. Let go. Nope.
Who is it? Edgar? We got to send in the Men in Black.
Sam.
Oh, Paul Reiser's character. Cool.
They coming to get him?
Some reason I thought an alien ship was touching down.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, the way that blue light came in through the window, you would think that for sure. Oh, boy. Okay.
There were no signs of any attacker, no bruises, no signs of any struggle. It's as if her attacker was a ghost.
Something is going on in the town that nobody fully comprehends. And I also understand that military strength is not the answer.
This man's smart. Moved away from Hawkins.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's men of science, men like you, who created this problem in the first place. Everything that has happened in Hawkins can be traced back to Brenner's little pet. Wouldn't you agree?
She's been protecting you guys.
Yeah. They have no idea. Oh, but... Right.
Whoa.
Dr. Brenner trained her for this very thing. Remote assassinations.
What you're suggesting is impossible.
Is it?
Damn.
11 is dead.
I'm not convinced.
Government weapon.
There are rumors she's alive and receiving help from someone on the inside.
Are you saying I'm helping her? Is that what you're saying?
If I wanted to chat, Doctor, I would have picked up the damn phone. You can make this easy and tell us where she is, or we can do this the hard way.
She just drew a lot of attention to herself by hitting someone with a rollerblade.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, they're
okay. So
looking through his house.
They're doing it the hard way.
Sam, do something.
What's he gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't. It's a great shot.
I want to know everything he's done and everyone he's spoken to in the past year. And if we're lucky, he'll lead us right to the girl.
Guess we'll see.
Chapter 3: The Monster and the Superhero.
Superhero being 11, maybe?
I was gonna say
Unless
it's like
she's the monster, though.
I was gonna say duality, right?
Yep.
Like they created her to be a monster and she's a superhero. Oh boy.
Can you tell me your name?
Angela.
Do you know where you are, Angela?
Rinkomania.
Oh, God.
Doesn't help. There's all these eyewitnesses.
Right.
Oh, Sean Levy did this one.
Okay, that's fun. God, look at all those extras. There's so many.
I know this may be
That's
like
dumb.
chatting and shit, but that future prom queen is gonna be fine.
Oh, is that like a Keery reference? I don't know.
But you ever wonder why the wheels aren't wood, man, or metal? That's so people don't get
They look so stoned. Oh, she went to get the 40,000.
Well,
Oh, Murray.
aren't you out of sight for sore eyes, huh?
Hi, Murray.
Your kids like risotto?
The way he set up that shot with them in a V is perfect.
I'm looking for a motel to stay for the night, and suddenly, bam! It hits me. Didn't the buyers move here?
Small world, isn't it? It's a small world.
Why don't I drop in and say hello to my old friend?
So sweet of you.
Sweeter of you to let me stay.
And he cooks too.
And cleans, a regular little housewife.
It's like Mr. Mom.
Yeah.
This thing came up
you pass me the olive oil?
minute.
That's
and
wine.
It turns out I have to go to a conference tomorrow in Alaska.
Alaska?
They're based, the Britannicas, Joan and Brian Britannica. Jonathan, this means you're going to have to, take charge while I'm gone.
We're going to have to ease off the grass.
What? What's
He
going on?
looks
Your mom's gone.
so tired and drained.
Jonathan, what is wrong with you?
I think I know what's wrong with him.
This girl got smacked in the head today at the roller rink.
Schnacked.
It was a plastic skate. No, it was like rubber. Rubber. You know what? I'm not sure.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, she looked like she's gonna be fine. She's totally fine.
She didn't look fine.
Oh, God, Mike, why would you say that right now? Why?
What did you do?
Jesus.
Oh.
What have you done?
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, that's spooky.
Ooh, the color palette matches every time we see the Netflix logo of Stranger Things.
Halloweeny. Whoa.
Oh, Vecna. I had a feeling we were going
He's
to see
getting
him.
hooked up.
Ooh. I'm so fascinated to learn more about him.
He looks like he's getting juiced up.
Looks like a comfortable way to stretch and sleep.
What are you guys doing?
We're gearing up, preparing for the hunt.
Oh, boy.
Relax. And we're not killers like Eddie. And we just want to talk to him, get him to admit his crime.
Yeah, little friendly neighborhood chat.
So you're taking a wrench to do that?
You didn't know, Chris. If you're not up to this, you can go home. There's no judgment. You'll still be one of us, all right?
I want to help.
Oh, okay.
Delivery
Good
service.
job giving us so much paranoia with Eddie.
Yeah.
So we got some good news and some bad news.
It's a beautiful shot.
How do you prefer?
Bad news first, always.
Yeah.
If we found out about you, it's only a matter of time before others do too. And once that gets out, everyone and their shallow-minded mother is going to be gunning for you.
Yeah.
Hunt the freak, right?
Yeah.
So before that happens, we need to find Vecna, kill him, and prove your innocence.
That's all, Dustin.
We've actually been through this kind of thing before. I mean, they have a few times, and I have once.
I've only been part of one season.
Yeah.
We usually rely on this girl who has superpowers, but those went bye-bye, so...
So we're technically in more of the brainstorming phase.
This is such a fun way to describe the seasons.
Oh, right.
See anyone lurking about? You know, someone who looks like they shouldn't be there.
No, there was nobody there.
Watching these two inept sheriffs makes you like see how
You said last you saw Fred, he was by the picnic tables. Miss Wheeler,
It was by the picnic table. Is that correct?
Oh.
The gang's getting back together. There's a Fred, a Nancy, and a Glenn. If that's not a Nightmare on Elm Street reference, I don't know what is.
Hey, Al. I made you some Eggos, but they're getting kind of cold.
Oh, she's fixing the thing the girl broke.
What don't I understand?
I am different. I do not belong.
You mean in Lenora?
Anywhere.
You can't actually believe that.
You think I'm a monster too.
Yeah. Right.
I care for you so much.
Care.
Oh, she's gonna be like, not love.
But you don't love me anymore.
Who said that I didn't?
You never say it.
I say it.
Aww.
You can't even write it, Mike. From Mike. From Mike. From Mike.
Oh.
You can't let these mouth breathers ruin you. Ruin us. I mean, they're nobodies. And you're a superhero.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
You may or may not be aware of an incident that happened last night involving Jane at the Rinko Mania.
That was an accident.
Hey there. You Jane Hopper?
This sounds. They wouldn't need a warrant though for a
minor.
You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you.
Okay.
And she was so looking forward to seeing Mike
listen
for
to me,
months.
okay?
This is what happens.
All you have to do is trust me. I promise, okay? I'm gonna get you out.
This sucks.
Do you think I should have just told them?
Told who?
The kids.
They like to get involved. They eat too much junk food, smoke some pound some beers, experiment.
My goodness.
Like, you tell me this now?
But you're going to need to fasten your seatbelt.
Of course.
Oh my God.
Gdzie Amerykaniec? Gdzie tam kapajście? Ustawcie się sobie. Świnia.
Oh.
Urod! Your Russian is getting better. So is your acting.
Oh.
I bring news from America. I heard from your friends. They're bringing the money to Alaska. Well, today I hope. If my pilot gets the money, he will bring it to me in his plane tomorrow.
Okay.
Then you can hitch a ride with him back to your country. I get rich, and you're a free man.
We're both happy.
Sound too good to be true, yes?
It does. This pilot you found, you sure you can trust him?
His name is Yuri Ismailov. He's a smuggler. Supplies American goods to some of us guards here. You're worried about your woman, is that it?
You promised me that she would be safe.
And she will be. Let me handle Yuri. You miss that plane tomorrow, I am still rich.
Fred and Chrissy don't make sense. Why them?
Maybe they were just in the wrong place. They were both at the game.
And near the trailer park.
We're at the trailer park.
Yeah.
Should we maybe not be here?
All right.
Uh-oh.
There is something about this place. Fred started acting weird the second we got here.
Almost.
Oh.
Max said Chrissy was upset too.
Yeah, but not here. She was crying in the bathroom.
Right.
So maybe Fred and Chrissy saw this Vecna.
Vecna.
I don't know about you guys, but if I saw some freaky wizard monster, I would mention it to someone.
Maybe they did. If you saw a monster, you wouldn't go to the police. They'd never believe you. But you might go to your shrink.
I love watching them work things out together.
Yes, where are you going?
There's just something I want to check on first.
Something you maybe want to share with the rest of us?
A real shot in the dark.
Yeah, okay. Are you out of your mind? Flying solo with this Vecna creep on the loose?
Yeah, Steve's gonna have to come with you. Vroom, vroom. He's got a nice Beamer. Old school.
I thought I was the only person who still said Beamer.
Oh.
It's like coming through.
Cool.
or
It's like
something.
directly. Maybe this is directly where the upside down is. That's got to be it. That's why they're all feeling weird at the trailer park, because the upside down, he's directly under the trailer park, probably.
Hey there, fat ass. I said leave me alone. Too fast. I can't say no. I can't say no.
Oh, but he can like travel anywhere.
Look at me. You're an embarrassment to this family. Goddamn this crap.
Oh, it picked his next target.
Yeah.
Oh, your nose is bleeding, dude.
Oh God, he's in the car with Lucas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucas, what are you doing with these douchebags?
Yeah.
We're just trying to find Eddie, man. Well, you have eyes, don't you? He's not here.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, no. Lucas.
It's gonna be hard to
to play those drums with a broken hand.
Oh my God, Lucas.
Dustin Henderson!
What?
Dustin Henderson! Maybe he was calling around looking for Eddie. Maybe he found him.
Are you gonna be okay, Lucas, with him doing this to Dustin?
Where do we find this Dustin?
Oh God, I'm really not liking Lucas right now. I'm really not.
And why did you hit her?
Well, did you see what they did before?
I don't know.
Ugh.
You don't know?
You know the girl you hit? She got a grade 2 concussion.
She doesn't seem that upset about it, does she?
No.
Grade 2 biatch.
Did you want to kill her?
In that moment, probably.
I don't know.
You didn't know if you wanted to kill her.
Wish she had a lawyer here answering these questions for her.
Yeah.
I just don't want her to get in trouble.
I don't know.
Ugh.
It looks like she's still being processed. They're putting her in the system, after which point she'll be transferred to juvenile hall.
What? You're gonna put her in jail?
A detention hall for juveniles.
Dang.
You want to see Jane? Find your mother.
Thank you.
She's in Alaska. And he wants him to hit him? Oh, to break the chain. Oh, God.
It's like it's fine. I'll just eat between takes. Ooh. Ooh.
God. Oh, God. Ah!
Oh, I like that they're staying on his shot for the reaction instead of seeing. We don't need to see. Yeah, that.
Did I come off mean or condescending or something? No, it's just you seem annoyed. You don't know me very well.
She probably doesn't know that she's gay.
Do you have a minute to talk?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, she's in.
We're missing collarbones, not ass.
Are you implying that I still have a thing for Nance?
No, I'm not implying. I'm
You're-
stating. And as it relates to your steadfast refusal to date Robin, it's pretty much the only logical explanation.
Yeah.
I was just trying to protect a friend. A friend, Henderson, okay?
Okay.
And when you keep your feelings, your pain, bottled up the way you do, it doesn't take much to trigger them again. So now when it rains, it storms. Do you think you're ready to talk more about that night?
Oh, Jesus.
Did Chrissy mention anything? Anything about you might have done this?
You wouldn't want me talking to any other students about you, right?
If I were dead and it would help catch the killer, then yeah.
Oh, please don't be a foreshadowing. God, I would be so sad if that is.
Can I use the bathroom?
Up the stairs to the left.
If there's another clock in that bathroom, it's going to be weird because she has a clock on her neck, the clock on the thing. The
What?
clock is what Chrissy saw in the forest. Oh, here we go.
What'd she say?
Nothing, just drive.
Nothing.
Steve, drive!
Oh, God.
Where the hell is Sinclair?
Oh, he went in to
Oh,
warn
waiting
him.
to warn him.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
Dustin.
Way
Thank goodness.
Are you guys looking for Eddie? Yeah, and we found him, no thanks to you. You found him? He's at a boathouse on Coal Mill Road. Don't worry, he's safe. I think some real bad shit's about to go down.
What are you talking about? What bad shit?
Oh, my God. Dude, we're screwed.
Lucas?
Damn it.
My God, what if they, like, beat him? Okay,
What the hell were you doing?
I was looking for clues.
Clues? Yo, let's go.
Oh, okay.
I found one.
He's leading him
no.
away.
Oh,
No, I think he's...
I hope you're right.
I know where Eddie's hiding.
Please tell me.
Please lie.
Please tell me he's lying. That's not the government agency, is it?
It looks like not police. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does look like the... Yeah, they're going to break her out of there.
Yeah, because they've been looking for her.
Yeah.
We saw at the very beginning of the episode they were looking for her. All right, what famous actress? Oh, or I don't recognize her.
Not famous.
I just figured it was.
Hey, kiddo.
Okay.
Welcome to Alaska.
Oh, God. This is spring?
Welcome to Alaska.
Oh, they're checking it.
Right. So. Oh. Okay. Ow.
Oh, is it his buddy that just checked it? Because it's such a close-up, it's hard to tell.
I don't know if he broke the chain or broke his ankle through the. Nope. No. Oh, see what I mean?
Oh, I see what now. Yeah. Okay.
So he kick.
Oh, I hate it, but I wanted to get out too. I've never seen the Saw movies, but I don't know why that's giving me Saw vibes.
Oh, it's absolutely Saw vibes.
It's starting to seem like this was just a big waste of time. And you're obviously bored, so why don't you just call Steve? I'm sure he'll come pick you up. And I mean, I'm not really in danger here, so.
Oh, someone is a little jelly.
See what I mean? That's why I was like.
Do know
Yeah,
that
you're
Steve
like,
and I
she
are
doesn't know she's
totally
gay.
not a thing,
Exactly.
right?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That she might be jelly.
Steve and I are just friends, like platonic with a capital P.
She's gonna be like, it's not enough.
Victor Creel claims vengeful demon killed family. The murder that shocked a small community.
She's gonna be making that up, right?
I'm not kidding.
Oh, snap.
According to several insiders, Victor believed his house was haunted.
Whoa.
Victor claimed this exorcism failed, but it angered this demon, which then murdered his family, removing their eyes. He was spared as a punishment.
Yeah, that's pretty convenient for Victor.
Yeah, or super inconvenient.
Is the house we saw in the Upside Down.
Right.
What if a demon did invade Victor's home? It's just, this demon wasn't any old demon.
It was Vecna.
Nancy's a genius. Vecna's first victims date back all the way to 1959.
Jeez.
Totally bonkers, but I can't really talk right now.
Wait, what are you doing?
Breaking and entering into school to retrieve some confidential and extremely personal files.
We got the keys.
Get your ass over here. Stat.
Holy shit.
Found it?
Yeah, and not just Chrissy's file. Fred was seeing Miss Kelly too.
Whoa.
Okay.
The red light.
We keep going, and we flank his ass from both sides. That freak won't know what hit him.
God, did he really tell him?
I could be wrong, but it feels like they're
Yeah, they're
in the
totally
right
in the
location.
right.
If that does, I don't know if Lucas felt like he was cornered and had no choice out, but or he's just peer pressure and he wants to fit in with this group.
Am I in trouble?
For the roller skate thing? No. We'll make that go away.
Nice.
I don't know how to say this other than just to say it. Hawkins is in danger.
Again.
You have fought this evil before, and you've won. But this evil, it's like a virus. Each time it returns, it comes back stronger.
Yikes.
A war is coming to Hawkins.
Where you at, freak?
Oh no, we're not. We're in the cabin.
We're at Hopper's cabin.
Yeah, good, Lucas. You did good, kid. You did
sure
good.
Eddie was here?
I'm proud of you,
positive.
Lucas.
Let's
Good
check around
job,
the back.
Lucas.
Very-
Otherwise, I was going to be like, traitor. Okay, so now what?
Brave friends.
Is he going to take the car? What are we doing? Oh God. Oh God.
But they alone can't win this war. Not without you.
That was a good subversion, though.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this was the only way. If I didn't think you were the only one who might have a shot to hit this thing so hard it can't get back.
Does he have any idea she doesn't have her powers?
I don't have my powers.
I think now he does.
Now he's going to
What if
say,
I told you
we're going to give him
there
back
was a
or
way,
something.
a way to bring them back.
Okay. He's going to have to take her back to the
I feared this
freaking.
moment would come, so I've been preparing. Developing a means to restore your abilities.
What? How?
A program that has the potential to not just bring them back, but bring them back stronger than before.
Whoa, stronger, huh?
But there are others who don't believe in you, who think you are the cause. I believe they're wrong.
Yeah.
You're the superhero.
You're the cure.
Yeah, she is.
And that's why if we're really going to do this,
We got to go
I'm going
hard.
to ask that you leave with me now.
Yeah.
But you should know there is a very real possibility this program fails.
No
and
way.
if it does, you will never see your friends again.
Oh, no.
My friends in Hawkins, are they in danger?
Yes. And you got to save him, honey.
I'm
Past
afraid your
trauma
friends at Hawkins are
headaches.
very much.
Can I see Fred's file?
Is it same type of thing?
Yeah, because
Nosebleeds, headaches.
Because that, yeah.
You may feel you need to go to them
No.
now, but if you do, you will risk everything. Risk everyone.
Max, I know.
Oh, right.
Oh, no!
Oh, no, but he was already tracking the bad kid. Oh, my God.
What you've been through, it's a lot for anyone. And it's okay to not be okay.
Oh, shit. No!
They're not the
What's
only
that?
ones
No.
in danger.
We're screwed.
It's life as we know it.
Yeah, so we have to get on it because now Max.
Believe you are our best hope, our only hope.
What if I'm not good? What if I'm the monster?
Hope us 11, you're our only hope.
I'm betting the fate of the planet that you're one of the good ones.
Yep.
I saw the roller skate video.
Much of your life being told what to do by people like me. I know that.
Yeah.
So you say the word and I will take you right back home. Or come with me now. Find out for yourself.
We got to go with him, 11. We got to do it.
We have a mission for you guys, should you choose to accept it.
Are they going to be, do they think that, oh, okay. That like 11's there, they know.
I'm really worried for Max right now, especially with that foreshadowing line, possibly, she said.
I know.
If I were to die, I'd want you to catch the killer or something like that, and you had info. I'm really.
But this tells us right now that Vecna can be going after multiple people at the same freaking time, dude, because the jerk-off kid with the football team, Vecna's going after him, right? Nosebleed, headache.
Oh, I literally, that was the ending. Oh, Max. Oh, no. Please.
God.
Please be okay.
What are we?
Oh, shit. If this really does happen, this won't only like break our hearts as an audience, but think about Lucas, too.
Oh, yeah, terrible. And 11. She got close to her.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Whoa, he had blue eyes.
Damn, that's a cliffhanger. Holy guacamole.
Oh, my God. Okay, if you're listening to us on Apple or Spotify, give us a 5-star rating, please. Do all the right things on the YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe when you do. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Reject Nation, it's that weird time of the year where you're still holding on to the end of summer. But as it's wrapping up, you're also kind of getting ready to go back into a routine. My routine, long filming days, a lot of editing sessions, a lot of meetings, and not much time to think about the basics, like hydration. This summer, I've gone to a lot of events, and I've also dropped close to 50 pounds through diet and exercise. Because if I'm going to lead this company, I got to make sure my health is up to par. And that's why Liquid IV has been my go-to hydration drink. God, I love these guys. I have been using them for such a long time. I sometimes use it before I work out, after I work out, if I need to pick me up in the middle of the afternoon, or if I'm about to do an interview. There's so many different reasons I justify just to use Liquid IV, and it's just so helpful. It's a part of my lifestyle. All you do is grab one of these packets, just tear, pour, mix, and go. This right here, I love it. It's a lemon lime flavor, but there's also another flavor that I have at home. The new Orange Dream Vanilla flavor. It's like a creamsicle, bringing back those sunny childhood summer vibes. And what makes Liquid IV awesome is that it hydrates better than water alone. It's powered by LIV Hydroscience with 3 times the electrolytes of leading sports drinks and 8 essential vitamins. It's non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, all free. Fits right into my health goals. So savor the last bits of summer and kick off fall the right way. Tear, pour, live more. You can go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first order with code REJECTS at checkout. That's liquidiv.com, promo code REJECTS. Genuinely, Liquid IV, thank you for enhancing my lifestyle and for sponsoring this video. You guys rock.
We are going to pull up our Patreon questions, as we always do right after the review. Patrons get to ask us questions. First one's from Jessica Hauser. How do you feel about the realization that Vecna is calling to Max? If she's an intended victim, do you think the group can defeat Vecna and keep her safe?
The realization was terrifying because we have grown so emotionally invested. We love Max. I love how free-spirited, how much of a rebel she is, and how so different from the group she is. Like, she really brings something so unique to the show, and I love Sadie Sink, I believe the actress's name is. She is such an incredible actress. So I'm really scared right now, especially like the line is what really like got me into that mode of when she said that. Like I've seen enough movies and TV shows to know like it could be a subversion, which I'm hoping is the case, but just a lot of times writers like to, it can either be a foreshadowing with a line like that or like, hey, this person's a family man or a family woman, whatever, and that can be like a tale of something perilous is about to happen. So I'm really hoping. I mean, it seems like everything is coming together with the group in order
Yeah.
to stop Vecna. I mean, we've seen them stop, the mind flare and all the other demons and stuff or whatever that I'm blanking on right now in the first 3 seasons. It seems that Vecna is something that's been terrorizing Hawkins for decades, but has, mended his time when he does it or bides his time rather. And he's just something they've never dealt with. He's like on another different kind of level. So it doesn't seem like it's going to be easy, which is fine because I like it when, characters that I love and watching go up against something that they can't handle, but then it feels more satisfying when they do defeat it. But at the same point, I'm hoping that they defeat it before something happens to Max. What about you?
Yeah. So I think that here's what I'm thinking. There was a lot of clocks in the therapist's office. They did a close up on the clock on the
That's a
wall,
good
and
point.
she's also wearing a clock on her necklace. And I'm like,
Ooh.
why? Okay. Now, mixed in with now that we know that Victor Creel might have been one of the first victims, can we go to him in prison? And if we ask him stuff like, is there a way that we can find something to barter with the demon, with Vecna? Like, I'm trying to be like, how do we solve it? And how is his therapist involved? Like, I do think that we can, but my head is already going a million miles an hour. And, like, how can we? I get it that, like, we are behind on 11 needs to get her powers back. But also, when Paul Reiser was saying, he's like, and now we need all of you. You have to come together and you have to trust me. And they're doing slow close-ups on Hopper in Alaska doing push-ups, a close-up on Lucas running slow-mo in the forest, running away from the doucheramas, and then we go back to 11. It's basically saying like we need kind of our group back together in order to kill Vecna. So I think that I don't know where the hell Lucas is going. I hope that maybe he steals their car and leaves the doucheramas in the because they're far away. It's going to take him a long time.
Yeah, and look,
And-
sorry, go ahead, continue.
Well, I'm just going to say that if he leaves them, I don't know where he would head. I don't know what's going to happen with the doucheramas. I do think that there's a possibility that we could keep Max safe. I just don't know how right now because the demon gets to you and he gets to you quick. He basically floats you in the air, your limbs start twisting, and you're gone.
True.
But Chrissy saw the clock though in the forest a whole day before.
Yeah, I think that was so compelling and interesting as well that they showed Vecna's POV and actual inside his mind how he can travel and move. I thought that was really cool. But again, I am not defending doucherama guys. I hate what they're doing. I don't like them. At the same point, I understand, especially the main guy.
Yeah, it makes sense. They don't know about the upside down.
Yeah. Well, not only the upside down, but also too, he thinks that like he really was in love with Chrissy.
Yeah.
And he thinks that he truly
He thinks
believes
that he
that
killed
Eddie
his
killed his
girlfriend.
girlfriend. So
Yeah.
he's like, put ourselves in that position. Like if you thought that someone took a loved one of yours and you thought you had the location of them, would you take the law into your own hands or just chill at home and wait? I don't know. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't like the character per se, but I understand it's his motivation. So I think the show's doing a good job of like not making me like agree with him, but making me at least empathize with the situation of how he's feeling at least, but not agreeing with not justifying it in any way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, from Jules R. Thank you so much for being a royal reject and for the question. We appreciate it. Hi, Tara and Andrew. Been loving these reactions so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. So my question is, what's your favorite 80s nostalgic callback so far in this season? Mine has got to be the music. I just love all of it. That's a great question, Jules. I mean, yeah, I love all I'm with you. I love all the music. I mean, there's definitely been some anything Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, as I've mentioned so many times at nauseum now, Nightmare on Elm Street's my favorite. I'm not the biggest horror person. I just get very queasy at just anything usually horror, but I do love the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. It really is such a endearing part of my nostalgia growing up, and especially Robert Englund. I love that actor so much. So I would say any time that they call back to anything, like just I remember they mentioned Nancy, Fred. I think I heard the name Glenn in there somewhere. So like I'd say one of those kinds of references. But what about you?
Yeah, I love the costuming a lot. I love when they took us to the roller skating rink. Like that carpet is the perfect shade of rainbow rectangular. Like it's amazing. But I think the little Easter eggs in here are like when he's shoving the honeycombs into his mouth, you see the old school
and the
honeycomb
Yahoo,
box,
and the
right?
Yahoo, right?
And a yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo, sorry, excuse me.
And like the old Coca-Cola, like all of that stuff, I really like seeing. That's like very nostalgic. I think it's cool that every little detail in here is they're just very cool with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, agreed. And if we're not going off movie reference, we're going like actual thing from the 80s. I agree with you on the skate rink, but if I'm not going to copy you, I'll just go seeing an 80s airplane like Alaska. I think that was really cool. I think they nailed the aesthetics, and the production design is always so pristine in this show.
Yeah, the snowmobile in Alaska, no, in Russia.
Russia.
The orange one, old school, dude.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was very, very cool. All right, Amelia Holmes. So, who is Vecna targeting and why? What are your thoughts, theories based on that? Any other characters you think might be at risk?
Well, I mean, we do know that. Thank you for the question, by the way. We do know that Vecna is obviously with Max, and the other person is Jason, by the way, the head of the Doucherama group. I forgot.
I think so.
Yeah, we know that the other kid that's a member of that group. Any theories that we have that, I mean, I just feel like he's good. I mean, we know the pattern is, right? It's headaches, it's nosebleeds. What else, right? Are the theories, but I mean, when it comes to theories, I don't know. I usually suck at them anyways. I guess I was right about one of them from last season with Nightmare on Elm Street. So I guess like at 1 out of 1,000 times I get a theory right. Aside from Max, who else could I see him targeting? I'm just trying to think of someone who's like, I mean, everyone's got such trauma in their past, you know what I mean? And I know that's not like the basis of why Vecna like goes after someone. But I don't know. Without like, if you don't like remember anything,
I
this season,
don't.
okay, like, I mean, is there anything?
So I feel like for me, my theory is that they are most likely in therapy. I was waiting for them to take a folder and for it to be the kid that's on the basketball team who his head started to hurt and he got a nosebleed. Is there a similarity with all of them going to see the counselor? Because my assumption, even before a few episodes ago, was that he takes a victim when they're weak, right? They have a weak link. They're like Chrissy, she had a weak link with her mom being really evil to her, right? And then she's throwing up in the bathroom because her mom used to call her fat. Like, it's tough. And then I don't know much about the football guy and why he's targeting him, but I assume there's a link to the therapist, that there is a link that he knows that he can get to them. There's some sort of wink link because he has the information from her. I don't know, man.
That's a fair assumption.
And the clock thing is what gets me. The fact that she has the clock,
And
she
the
has
necklace.
a clock here, and then they always see a clock before. I'm like, who's this lady? Who is this lady? Why is he using her?
Could be his granddaughter, maybe. Who
We've got to figure that out. But I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
All right. From Caitlin King, thank you for being a royal reject and for asking the question. We appreciate it. What are your thoughts on the way 11 opened up to Mike about being bullied, and do you think he handled it the right way? I think he's somewhat handled it the right way. I mean, going up to her and, showing, of course, that, he's there for her, of course, but I think there were, again, when I say there were parts of it that he handled the right way, and then parts of it he didn't, when he's like, I care about you. Um, that was nice, but like, again, he's so many times in the past he said I love you, and like not saying that is like kind of subtext of do you still love me? And I mean 11 did call him out on that. So, and again, look, he's still a very young kid. I'm assuming like 14 or 15. So, I mean, he's still a really young kid, you know what I mean? And he's got a lot to learn, but I think that he didn't fully handle the situation right. It's a lot to deal with. Your girlfriend is not fully opening up to you, and she's lying to you about a situation, about being bullied and not really having anyone to be able to turn to, and no friends in the situation besides Will and the buyers just in general. So I get it. It's a great it's a wild situation, and it's a lot for someone, to have to comfort someone. But I think there were, again, portions of it that I think Mike did a good job, and then other portions that he kind of lacked that emotional maturity that a woman does need there.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the way he ended the conversation when he's like, they're nobodies and you're a superhero,
That was good.
I think is the way that he probably should have opened with it. It is weird that you would say, I care about you. She comes right back at him and says, so you don't love me anymore. And then she's like, you never say it. And still within the argument, he still doesn't say it.
Yeah.
And that's rough. So I know that they're young, right? So he doesn't really know any better. But at this point, it's sort of like, what are you doing, Mike? Like, are you that dense? I know you're not, but I don't know what's going on here. And why aren't you just convincing her that you do still love her, right? I still don't know why that didn't happen. So that's the main reason why I think he didn't really handle it very well. He was given a lot of space and a lot of opportunity to say it, especially after she's throwing letters in his face. You would think that his character would be like, listen, I know I didn't write it, but I'm telling you now, right? But he's probably just not, I don't know. We don't know necessarily where his brain is fully at after seeing 11 in this new environment. She just assaulted a girl in the face. He is not really good friends with Will. And Will was really the one who told him that, like, she doesn't actually have friends and she's not telling you the truth, right? There's a lot of things that are going awry in his life and in this new place that he's at currently. So I'm excited and intrigued to see where this goes next. Because now that 11 is sort of out of the picture, we ended on not a good note. We ended on him not telling her that he loves her. He had the opportunity. Why are you not just saying it? That's what I don't understand. And the last time they see each other, she's taken away in a police truck. So I don't know.
And that seems to be the theme, I mean, in this entire season, is not only growing apart, but growing up. I mean, there's so much that all of them are dealing with. I mean, they're always dealing with something in all three seasons, but it seems like in this season, they are even more so way over their head in so many different facets. So it's really wild to watch. But I feel like if anyone can handle it, it's these characters. We've seen them like through tumultuous times, and even more so in this season. So, I mean, to watch them resolve it is going to be fascinating to watch.
Yeah, and I don't have to say her name. Well, it's Caitlin King again, but she also asked, "What are your thoughts on Nancy and Robin teaming up?"
Oh, okay. I think we only saw 2 scenes of them so far, and you had a great observation about she didn't realize that Robin was gay there, so that was great. But I do like, again, that spunky, fun nature that Robin has, and Nancy was being so much more serious because, again, I could really sense it, and they did a good job making it kind of obvious, but throwing a little bit of a love triangle kind of with Steve and Nancy, and obviously Jonathan's a little bit out of the picture right now because he lives in California. He's not in Hawkins right now. But I'm curious what's going to happen when he does actually come back, just because there's literally been physical distance as well as like actual distance in the relationship between Jonathan and Nancy, even though they are speaking. I think they're speaking, right? It's been a little bit of time since we watched the other 2 episodes.
Right.
But still, there is distance in the relationship right now. But you can tell Steve, like, those feelings just came back all of a sudden. And same for Nancy. Those feelings just came back. I mean, they've been there for a long time just in the past, even though she's with Jonathan and vice versa. But I do like the interactions between them. It's a lot of fun. It was, you know what it kind of reminded me of, just in a different way, just how much it was unexpected with Dustin and Steve, and also with Max and with 11. I think the Duffer Brothers and the writing team, they just do just a great job of what relationships can we form, because we know at the end of the season we're going to have the whole team come together and fight whoever the big villain, in this case being Vecna. But during the season, we got to come up with some side interactions, some couple characters working together before that. Who are we going to do this? Who's the new the new formation of friends that we're going to do this season? And they always do such a great job of picking. Season 3, it was Max and 11, as I just mentioned. Season 2, it was Steve and Dustin. And then it appears so far, and right now it's Nancy and Robin. So I don't know how they come up with these decisions, but they have truly nailed it. And again, I love the contrast between them. It works. It works so well. Excuse me. And I'm interested to see how Nancy's going to react to. And Robin does tell her, I'm truly not. Even though she said we're platonic with a capital P, but also I'm gay, so I'm not interested in him at all. But it's gonna fun to see that expand upon their relationship more and their friendship. I love it. What about you?
So what I think about them teaming up specifically is that I think Robin, with her spending more time with Nancy, is that Nancy's going to learn a lot about Steve somehow behind the scenes, I think, from Robin.
Good point.
And what we've seen with Jonathan is not the type of Jonathan that Nancy fell in love with. He's a stoner right now, right? Even his mom was like, what? And Jonathan was normally, when he was with Nancy, Nancy's a very go-getter, accomplished, she's in journalism right now, and Jonathan is, not that there's anything wrong with it, but he is going in a very different direction currently with Argyle. And I'm not sure that would be the same direction that Nancy would see for herself. I doubt it. So it pushes us more in the direction of, well, now that we're seeing Steve has grown a lot in the last few seasons, and when they almost get together where he almost goes to help her, we're all thinking the same thing a little bit. But we're also like, but wait, Jonathan, we love him and we love them together. I hope there's a way that we can bring them back together, and that she accepts the new Jonathan. We'll see. I do hope that Robin feels comfortable enough eventually to tell Nancy that she's gay. I would be very interested to see how that conversation goes, because I would really love it if Robin and Nancy become like close friends. That would be such a really fun thing to see, if Robin can fully open up to her, to see how that relationship can grow, because those are 2 powerful, badass, smart women. Robin was the one that figured out all the stuff in the mall, right? Yeah. She was the one that did all of that. And now Nancy is and with them as a team together, unstoppable maybe.
Yep.
So we'll see.
All right, from Billy Barnes, what are your thoughts on Stoner Jonathan and his character in season 4? Do you want to take this one first?
So I think it's fun and I think it's funny. I love Argyle. I don't like it for where he is coming from. So when he was with Nancy, he was working a little harder, and I understand right now he was just picked up and pulled out of his life. And it's still sort of complete chaos. And I'm glad that he found a new friend with Argyle. I'm not loving the place that he's in if he stays there. Sure. Only because we know him to be really smart and innovative, and like he takes care of stuff, and he takes care of the family.
Yeah.
Right. Like when you guys remember when Joyce was like, we could not rely on her. We relied on Jonathan. He was like the head of the family. And right now with him like this, we cannot rely on him. And that part scares me.
Yeah.
So I'm not loving it so far. I do think it's funny, but now that I've seen it where it's his everyday, it scares me because we need to rely on him with what's going on.
True. I think it also shows the acting versatility. I'm sorry, I don't know I remember the actor's name, Jonathan. He's a great actor, but I agree with you. And again, there's nothing wrong with smoking grass. Like, as long as it does not affect your everyday responsibilities or your motivation to push yourself, of course, by all means, go do what makes you happy. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, it kind of is affecting him. And, to Tara's point, Jonathan is a real go-getter. You know what I mean? And he's a rebel, and he pushes himself really hard. And it seems like when he is really stoned with Argyle, and Argyle's like not a bad dude or anything, but not the greatest influence for a person of driving Jonathan, forward in life. He's just more of, hey, let's watch a TV show and eat chips. When there's nothing wrong with that if you've got like a lot of money in the bank and you're like a trust fund baby or something, and that's your prowess in life. That's totally cool. No judgment from me. But that's just not the type of person Jonathan is. And again, I totally get why he's doing this. He's in a new place. He's seeking friendship from Argyle. He doesn't have Nancy here. So I totally understand why I think this is a phase for him right now. And also now that shit has really gotten real and it's Stranger Things time, with Vecna and all that, I don't think he might be a time here and there where he might like hit it, but overall, I don't think he's going. He's going to have to be in a position where he's not going to be able to do that as much, or he's not going to be able to, battle Vecna and help the group out in a way that Jonathan normally does, because he's an extremely intuitive and smart character. And he's very resourceful. And I'm not saying if you are stoned, you can't do that. Some people do their best thinking when they are. I know a lot of writers do their best writing when they're stoned. But Jonathan is the type, at least from what we just saw, like he didn't even remember a conveation his mom was just having right in his
They
face.
highlighted the negatives about what's going on.
Exactly. So it's more cons than pros for him. So, the only thing I could see him using it positively for is if he like maybe gave Vecna a hit of it and that maybe distracted him. And that's just a joke, obviously. But yeah, I think this is just more of a phase that he's just got to get through.
Jay Rushton.
What up, Jay?
The location of Victor building reminds me of building of a bit. Maybe he means of a building. The location of the Victor building reminds me of a building the kids entered to face Pennywise. Question: would you guys be scared to go into the creepy location?
I'm assuming the creepy location of where Vecna is, that haunted house. And Tara and I have actually not seen it, right? We have. Yes. So I don't know that location, but in regards to this location, I am not entering there. I do like if it's a haunted house and it's, that I will do. But if it's like this specific location and Vecna's there, hell no, I'm going the other way. Unless I'm there with the Stranger Things team and I know there's a chance like we're going to pull through and do this together. Maybe, although I might like take a hit of Jonathan's thing, although that might paranoid me because I can't handle that, so I don't know. But most likely, I'm probably going to be running the other way. What about you, Tara?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going in there. Absolutely not. Like, here's the thing. The upside down area looks awesome. So spooky, like perfect Halloween season. Like, I love looking at it. Am I gonna go in? Nope. The thing with me is that Halloween is my favorite season of all time, except I don't go to the haunted houses. I'll walk around like haunted. They have like they're kind of haunted walkthroughs, but not really. They're mostly like fun for kids. That's where you'll find me at every single one of those events. But the haunted houses, nope.
I can vouch for Tara. I've invited her to 10 haunted houses in the last 3 years. She has said no every time. Maybe she just doesn't like me. I don't know. But every time she says, I'm not going to a haunted house.
Won't do it. Won't do it, can't do it. Sorry. Selena.
All right, Selena, thank you for the question, for being a royal reject. I am so obsessed with the show as much as Andrew is, and Tara, may I add as well. Probably even more, and I've really enjoyed rewatching all these seasons again with you both. Thank you. Appreciate it, Selena. My question is now, watching episode 4? Didn't we just watch episode 3?
We did.
I don't, I'm assuming you meant episode 3, but what are your overall thoughts on the season so far and the franchise overall? Love ya both. XOXO. Love you too, Selena. Thank you for the question. But again, I'm going to assume you meant episode 3. The season so far is incredible. I am just, like I said, I love the theme so far of this season of growing apart with the group. I really think that was the appropriate way to take the season, especially with everything that has happened, especially with the way it ended in the last episode of season 3, you know, with what happened with Hopper going to Russia, them not knowing, of course, the buyers with 11 moving to California. Then there's actual distance now, physical distance in that, and then actual, the kids actually truly growing and getting older. And sometimes that happens in real life, in relationships, whether it's platonic or actual, relationships that you are when you're dating someone, you grow apart. So I think that was such a smart way to tackle this season. And this villain really intrigues me. And then going again in the Nightmare on Elm Street type of approach with Vecna. Again, I'm not saying that it's going to fully be that, but just that type of style. Love it. This season so far is it's been unbelievable. I still have no idea what's going to happen, but I'm so interested to know more about his backstory. Whereas I feel like the other seasons, in regards to the Mind Flayer and all that, I've loved the villains, but never had this appetite to know about a backstory because there's no actual person inhabiting it. It's just been more like creatures type of thing. So to see an actual person with eyes and stuff like that, you know what I mean? With a voice, Max, and stuff like that. It's even more of a reason to get me more obsessed with character beats and stuff like that when it comes to a villain. But overall, I think this has been one of my favorite reactions in regards to a TV show. Nothing will ever outbeat Cobra Kai. That's just my favorite show, one of my favorite shows of all time. But this is right there. It's been amazing. I've loved every second. I'm so grateful I get to do this with Tara and react to it in front of you guys. You guys are the best. But I understand now why everyone in my life, including Craig, has been saying for years this show was made for me, especially someone who adores and is obsessed with everything 80s. So I've enjoyed every second of it. It's incredible. It's action-packed. It's scary. It's got incredible storylines, characters that develop in all the right ways, fantastic themes, cinematography. The music is out of this world incredible, and the aesthetics, and it takes place in the 80s. Chef's kiss. Nothing to complain about from me.
Yeah, I think they're doing a really good job this season. Everyone is being pulled away from each other. Joyce is off with Murray in Alaska. Hopper is in freaking Russia. Now 11 and Mike are separated. 11's also separated from Will. And Dustin is off with Steve. And then now Nancy is off with Robin. Right? It's we are just all pulled apart. And then now Max is sort of we don't know what's going on there. And Lucas, with him running, still don't know what's going on there. I don't know what he's going to do with those guys. So my assumption is they're kind of treating it I'll say a rubber band, but it was I had a better metaphor for it. But it's you're going to expand that star, and they're all going in different directions, and eventually it's going to bound back together. And when it does, oh boy, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Gabriel, is there a character for previous seasons that you hope comes back?
We're talking about anybody, dead or alive. That was a RoboCop reference, by the way. I would say Bob, if we're talking about a dead character. I would love for him to come back, but if we're being grounded here in reality, I would love that teacher, the teacher that they love and that they're friends with, kind of.
Yeah. Science teacher?
The science teacher.
Yeah.
I mean, because I feel like we haven't seen much of him, right? He's only sporadically, right? He's not really in the show as much. I don't know. Is there another character you can think of? Because that's the only one I can just like that came to my head that I feel like has not really been on the show much.
It would be wild if Nancy's best friend came back.
Oh, the one
Barb.
Yeah, didn't.
Well, you said dead or
this said
undead.
dead. Right.
I would be intrigued just to see their relationship and her in that. I'm trying to think of like, we did see Lucy's sister, but she hasn't been in it as much.
I was just thinking that like the last couple. She was in episode 1.
But not in the last couple.
And she really impressed Eddie when they were playing Dungeons and Dragons, and then episodes 2 and 3. They've talked about her, but she has not been in it. I got to assume she's going to be more prevalent in the next, hopefully, few ones.
Because I really do like her a lot. Her character,
I've missed her.
Is really, really a lot of fun. But it's a good question, but there aren't any really characters where I'm like, man, where are they? Because it's like all the prominent ones are. I mean, except for you said Bob or whatever, but I'm not like about it, which is good.
I figured out one I really want to come back. The bullies from season 1 who Elle made pee in their pants, so Elle can hit with a rollerblade on the head, or an ice skate in this case. I'm just kidding. I don't know. No, but again, I'd love the science teacher to be a little more prevalent in the show too. I think he's great. But.
Yeah.
All right, from Kyle May, thank you for being a Royal Reject and for the question. How do the stakes feel this season so far compared to previous seasons, especially after the ending of episode 3? At this point of the season, when I first watched, I felt like the mission task was impossible. Do you guys feel the same way? That's a great question, Kyle. Yeah, the stakes definitely feel a lot. I mean, they always feel high in these seasons. I feel like more so because it's only episode 3 and Max's life is on the line here. I mean, a lot of times their lives are always on the line. You know what I mean? But like we saw her nose was bleeding, and like Vecna is in her head, or rather coming directly after her. So, and we had again that foreshadowing line. Like, I'm really worried. Like, I'm so scared something's gonna happen. And in my head, I didn't say it while we were reacting in real time. I'm like, there's no way they kill her off in episode 3. If they do, God forbid, kill her, there's no way we do this in episode 3 or 4. Like, I feel like she's such an important character. If they were to do this, it'd have to be like in the season finale or the episode before. But the fact that we're even going into this realm of making it, this could be a possibility. The stakes have never felt this high to me. This is like one of our main characters is Max.
Yeah.
So I totally feel that this is the highest they've ever felt, honestly.
Yeah, the stakes are very, very high because now we're dealing with one of us, right? One of the group, which is Max. But in this episode, though, they left us with 2 really big pieces of hope. Number 1, we found out Vecna's background in regards to Victor Creel. He's in prison, which means we can have access to him, talk to him. I don't know if that would help us, but that there is something there within his first victim. And the other biggest hope is that Paul Reiser's character can give 11 back her powers. So I don't feel like it's impossible. Here's what I do feel is that it might be impossible to keep Max alive. I don't know. Like, and the other thing is that now we're realizing that Vecna can reach multiple people at the same time.
Right.
Because he reached the football player, and then within the same day, he got to Max. And that's scary. So that means, and when we saw him in his brain, he's going through and he picks out his victim. And then I don't know what those things are, right? The things that he's hooked up to that are obviously juicing him up. I'm just like, dude, the fact that he can take multiple victims in a day, it's not just like one. Now we're really screwed. Because,
And which place again? I apologize. My mind's slightly foggy again right now, just everything. But which house was it again that he was starting to come through? Was it the one that
Victor
Chrissy?
Creel's house.
Oh, it was Victor Creel's house that he was
Yes.
starting to come through in?
Come through. You mean the upside down?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in Victor Creel in the newspaper, like
Yeah.
when you guys look at it, they only showed it to us for a second. That house was exactly the house that he is in front of in the upside down. I recognize it right away, the same shape. So he is still near Victor Creel's house, which makes sense to me that that's probably where the trailer park is.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why that guy was like Victor Creel.
Okay.
And that's why I think he's directly underneath that area.
Yeah. But that was at the trailer park is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I was just asking if it was at the trailer park.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's in that vicinity.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
And so yeah, we'll have to see. It does feel like an impossible task, but those two things that I just gave you right now, Kyle, makes it feel like there is some hope in there for us to succeed.
By the way, I just thought about this just now, and I promise I have not read anything. But if Victor Creel, if we are going to meet him, and I got to imagine he's in his 70s.
Yeah,
right?
well, they said that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, what actor do we know is in his 70s and this season is paying homage to? Well, Nightmare on Elm Street, right? Who plays
Oh, do you think
Freddy?
they bring Freddy?
Robert
him?
Englund. I'm so curious.
I don't think he's alive.
Oh,
is he alive?
Robert Englund?
Yeah.
He's alive.
Oh.
Yeah, 1947 he was born.
Okay.
So I'm so curious if that's going to be his playing Victor. I promise I have not looked. I would not say that out loud if I had looked that up. But I have not looked up anything. I just that thought just occurred to me as we were talking about Victor Creel is alive and he's going to be in his 70s and Robert Englund is.
He would be 75.
Yeah, that would be so wild if they went with that choice.
That would be.
I just thought about that.
I guess we'll see, man.
I guess we will see. I will go crazy if that is the case.
I know. All right, James Collins says, what are your thoughts on this overall main threat so far?
I mean, we've kind of already spoken ad nauseum about Vecna. Just again, I think the fact that they're using someone who was human, it seems like, is definitely different than using creatures. So I like that. I just can't wait to get more of the backstory. Is my whole thing now. And again, the stakes have truly never been higher. And I love the look of him. The design is incredible. How those things are protruding out of him or sticking into him, whatever. Again, I also loved seeing that insight into his mind, how he can go around, after multiple victims. So, I mean, again, we've spoken about it a lot, but I think this is like one of the scarier villains that we've seen so far.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous threat. And when I was just thinking in my head as I went back to the first episode, I believe, of this season, where Erica does overtake Vecna in the D&D game, that when she's playing it with Jonathan. And I'm like, how do we get that back? Because remember, that's how in the other seasons we were able to overtake the demon. So we'll see. I have a feeling that somehow Dungeons and Dragons has got to be in here to where we're thinking along those lines. It's not as though we haven't, right? They figured out that it's Vecna because of that. But I assume that with all the information now that we're gaining, that there's going to be a little more intrigue and lore with the D&D that comes back that may help us take down Vecna.
Yeah, agreed. All right, from D the Shadow. Thank you for being a royal reject and for the question. I have been loving your reactions to this series, and it's been great seeing your journey while we wait for season 5. So, Will's painting has come up in every episode so far, with Elle talking about it in the beginning of episode 1, in her letter to Mike, to Will bringing it with him to the airport, and now where we see Will grabbing the painting to take it with him. Do you have any thoughts about what it could be, who it is for? Oh my God, I didn't even notice that. I will say that I have noticed that when the girl did grab Will in the classroom, he kind of, I had two thoughts about me. One, he's either just extremely shy as I used to be with girls at that age, or, it could be a sign of him possibly coming out. So, we'll see where that.
In the painting?
No,
like
I'm not,
through a painting?
Well, no, I'm not saying through the painting. I'm just talking about, I'm just sharing like my feelings about what I thought that I was seeing like in that moment. Not the painting, just in the moment in the classroom. And I think it was I think it was episode 1.
Right, because he put I
think either a girl like touched his hand and he kind of
she wanted to play footsies and he
pulled
playing
away. Footsies,
remember?
yeah, he pulled away. And again, it's either he's really shy, which I've been there, totally get that, or he's going to be coming out and being gay, and that's totally fine. That's cool. But I'm curious, like in regards to the painting, I have just not been observing that. I know. they mentioned it, but I did not even notice that, even in this episode.
I think that I'm pretty sure because you're asking the Shadow, who is it for? I'm pretty sure it's for Mike because when he brought it
Well, he
to
brought
the
it to the airport. Yeah,
it was
that would make
for
sense.
Mike. And he had it in his hand and he was going to give it to him, and then Mike paid zero attention to him, and they did a very good close up on his reaction and how disappointed he was,
Right.
thinking this is going to be a really great reunion between him and Mike. He's excited to give him this painting, whatever it might be. And he didn't. So I know in my heart that it's for Mike because they did a good job of showing us that in episode 1. I don't know what it could be. I mean, if you're saying, well, okay, because he's saying that 11 wrote about it in her letter to Mike about the painting. I am wondering, like, Will used to paint the monsters, right? But also, has he gotten really good at portraits or something? And it's like of Mike? I don't know. I don't know.
I just don't remember. Sorry, not an excuse. A lot has happened.
I mean, I remember that whole painting thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just didn't specifically remember Elle with her specificity in regards to the painting in the letter. I don't remember that. So I don't know what it might be. I'm assuming it's going to be like a monster something. Or maybe it's a portrait of Mike, and maybe he'd be like, or maybe it's like a Dungeons and Dragons painting of them all together again. I don't know, man. I don't know. Those are my guesses.
Well, we'll see.
All right, last question is from Ryan McKenna. What do you think of Mason Dye's, Jason's acting? I think he plays a phenomenal douche, and he's just enough over the top that you can tell he's in on it. Also, my 6-year-old daughter has slept in her new Ring the Bell shirt for the last 3 days.
I'm telling you guys.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much, Ryan. I'm telling you
It's
guys.
the most comfy.
I'm not just saying this because Tara's here. I said it off camera too, I think. It's the most comfy shirt. I don't even like shirts like this in general. I normally just wear like Under Armour and stuff of that fabric. This is such a comfortable shirt. That's why I wear it the most.
And Ryan, I'm like your daughter because I use it as my sleep shirt because sometimes I'm like, if I leave here from work, it's a little weird walking around with my face on a shirt. But I find it the most comfy. I ordered 2, one in an extra large, and I sleep in it a lot because it's very comfy.
People see you on the street, you're wearing a shirt
Or
of yourself.
of you
But
on
it's
there.
So comfy.
I know. And a lot of times I just go, yep, that's me, whatever.
I think Mason Dye is, again, like, I'm a very empathetic human being. I don't like the character per se. And we kind of thought he was being douchey, like, before all the Chrissy stuff happened where she was.
they
where
set
she
him
was
up
teen-
to be that way.
Yeah, no, and again, where he, like, took the reins of the microphone at the pep rally when for the basketball pep rally or whatever.
Right.
And he's like, I love you. I'm like, okay, it's sweet, but it's also
lot.
like, yeah,
Narcissistic.
It's very narcissistic. I'm like, dude, in front of the whole school, so, but again, like, I think the show has done a good job, like, making you not like him, but at the same time, understanding his motivations. And that's, in my opinion, that's very good writing when you can not like someone, but still empathize. Jeez, I can't talk right now. Be empathetic towards them and also, like, understand where they're coming from. And again, like, if someone had been taken from me in a really horrendous way like that, I can't, like, I'm a very kind and gentle human being, and I really don't like violence per se, other than just watching it, like, for entertainment like this. I don't know, like, what I'd become. I don't know if I'd become a monster, like, how this guy is truly becoming. So I think this show just does a good job of, like, exploring that type of, like, what does it do to our humanity if someone you truly love is taken in such a cruel way? And I think, Mason Dye, he wouldn't say he's going like too over the top, but I think you do make a good point, Ryan, that, he is kind of in on it, that he's playing that that 80s douchey, type of jock. And he does a great job of it. And I love how this show, and again, the Duffer Brothers and the writing team do such a good job every season giving us that douchey type of character. Season 1 was Steve, and now we've grown to love Steve so much. I remember I was getting so much crap about not like, or us, both of us not liking Steve so much. But I mean, we were not meant to, I feel like, in the first season. Now we love him. But each season they always come up with a different douche. And then I think it was Billy, right, in season 2. And then again, I didn't love his character per se, but I cared enough about him that I actually gave a damn when what happened at the end of season 3. But yeah, curious to see again where we explore Jason's character. But I think they're doing a great job so far, and his acting's fantastic.
Yeah, he does a great job. What I think the writers are doing is that we can't just have the characters obviously run from the demons, right? And we are setting it up that there are monsters that are surreal monsters, but there are also monsters that are humans that we have to be aware of, and that's just real life. And obviously Jason is one of those currently. The fact that we had already known he's a bit douchey, not very understanding. He still was riding that line of always telling Lucas, like, do you know these freaks? Before he even did anything bad, he's already speaking very badly about all of Lucas's old friends. Lucas has to lie to him to stay in this group. So we already know how extremely controlling Jason is, especially when it comes to his friends and the environment and who is allowed around. They have to be on the football team and be cool, and the nerds they're not allowed, or you're out. He'll come after you, right? So he's already bully, and we already have set that up, even though we have not seen him very specifically, but now we have. He almost breaks the hand of the kid that he does not know, totally crashes over the drum set. I mean, it's a pretty terrible thing to watch. And I was very upset that Lucas didn't get in there and try to stop him, because it was very upsetting to watch. Especially when he says, how hard is it going to be able to play the drums with a broken hand? He's savage, right? And his friends are just totally with him. He is the leader of the group, and that's who they follow. But I think hopefully at this point we do see Lucas in that slow-mo coming to a crossroads and realizing that this is probably not the group that he belongs with. And hopefully to get out of that as quickly as possible. But I do think that the actor is obviously sort of in on the joke, but he also looks like that person. So the casting, they did a very good job, and it tends to be that if you're an actor and you look that way, you know the parts that you're going to play. So he's most likely going to be very good at playing those characters, and whether or not he is a bit of that of him inside, you tend to bring a bit of that ego, the narcissism that he has, and it plays really well. And I'm not saying that I don't think he's pigeonholed himself, but I'm saying that he's probably going to get cast as those characters a lot, simply because of his bone structure and his looks.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up too, Tara, in regards to Lucas, that, he didn't really do anything in that first moment, but I did like seeing that facial reaction from him, like, what the hell, who am I involved with? This group, is this what I want to become? This is what the popular group is. And I do like that. I love that subversion of expectations. We got that. We were in the woods, and we really thought that he ratted, the group out with Eddie and all that. So, and then we come to find that it was just Hopper's old cabin. So I think that was a really pivotal and cool moment for Lucas to see, no, it's all Lucas again. He would never do that. Not to his the friends that we know he adores and really loves, and sees him as popular and cool in his own right, and he doesn't need these group of characters. So.
Right. Thank goodness, because it's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we got to get out of here. We appreciate all your questions, patrons. We will obviously be back to see you on the next one, and we love you bunches. See you soon.